You alright? Today I'm going to show you how to make this bass. Yeah. So, you know, quite a hollow, disprovey, moaning type sound. I've heard it been called that before. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, so it's using very basic oscillators, but all of the distortion and stuff that follows makes it really cool. So I'll disable all the effects actually. Show you what it sounds like without anything. No artificial colours or flavours added. So yeah, actually, I'll probably enable them one by one. Okay, so first of all we have a sine triangle. The wavetable positions being modulated by the morph macro, which is automated here, along with a pitch macro that automates the pitch of everything, and the attack of this envelope, which I'll come on to later. So yeah, nothing really special in that oscillator. Then a couple of smooth squares. Yeah, it's the same thing really. But on this one, it's up 7 semitones to give it a nice overtony quality. Yeah, so it's assigned to a ring mod on the modulation oscillator. It just sort of fattens it up a little bit. Yep. A little bit of noise. You can hear it's quite present, but it just, it adds a little bit of high end, because there's really not much high end at all going on otherwise. I'll go filters next. Okay, comb filter. It really messes with the pitch, and you get some really cool little results. On this whooshy bit, yeah, so everything on the comb filter is being modulated by the morph macro, which hits here, as well as the pitch macro, which sort of it gets a weird quality out of it. And then a bandpass as well, just to give it more movement. That's also being modulated by the envelope. And here come our distortions. So the sine shaper really does a ton of the work, and it doesn't sound like it's doing much now, but when I turn on everything else and then take it away, you will see how shitty it sounds. So yeah, it really brings out the hollowness of the sound. Brawner tube for beefing, dimension expander for spacing, and then an EQ for the movement, I guess. Right, okay. So this envelope is making most of the it's making the main movement sound, the sort of thing that it goes up and it goes down like that. And then if you give it a long enough time, which I will show you here, you'll see that after it does the initial whoa, it then goes on to another rise, which is the result of this thing right here. And then if you can do crazy stuff with this. I've never really actually used these the envelope much, but yeah, you can do some really cool stuff with it. I'm also automating the attack macro, which I assigned just to the attack. Not here, here. So I could turn it down. Oh, actually, I'll use this. So it sounds a lot more stabby like that. So yeah, it's quite a useful macro to have just for making it a more diverse sound. Onto the voicing. This is where it really gets good. I set the unisono to 4 to really make it nice and thick, because if you turn it down to that, I mean, it does sound decent, but that is just meaty as you like. Pitch cutoff. It adds some nice variations to the sound. Yeah, but it's not restart via gate, so it's quite random. Every time you hear the sound, each wave is in a different place in its phase. Wavetable position is being modulated by the morph macro, which is being automated here. That really cool whooshy bit that everyone likes. So yeah, I think that is the patch. Yeah, default routing, or routing if you're American. So yeah, into the external effects. EQ to taste, just get it. I boosted the high end quite a lot because I found that there isn't actually that much there, apart from on this bit when the morph goes up. This side of the smooth square is really sort of a bit like a low passed square, and over here as well. So when it goes up, and same with the triangle actually, when it goes up, you get that nice high end crispiness. Saturator, very subtle, but it just amps it up a bit, gets it nice and good. Wave shaper, this bit's quite important actually. This cut in the middle, actually I'll show you how to do it. So get it to a nice level, and then just right click and make a point there. Adjust these bits. It sort of adds quite a lot of muscle and grit to the sound that sort of just isn't there normally. Yeah. Another bit of EQing to taste. Auto pan, right. This is the cool bit. This is what's creating the rhythm at this bit. So if I yeah, it's sort of just adding more of a rhythmic quality to the sound, because it doesn't really have much in the way of rhythm otherwise. Yeah, so it just, I don't know, it's variation, I guess. Bit of a bass boost, just because I can. Then a bit of reverb, bring it out in the space a lot more, because I find it's quite bland without any space. Then sidechain to the drums. Yeah, just because it gives it a nice bouncy feel. So yeah, I'll put the massive patch in the description. Right, cool. If you like the video, good. If you have any questions, comment or email me or tweet me. I'll put them up on the thing now. And they're gone. Right, so yeah. Right, cool.